What is going on, guys? Rich here, Fit Fusion Brotherhood. 3 exercises today to get your triceps. All you need is a pair of dumbbells. Ideally, you have a bench as well for one of the movements. If you don't have one, that's okay. I'm going to demo here with just the dumbbells on the floor because I don't have a bench at my condo. So let's jump into it already though. Like I said, 3 movements to really get the back of the arms. So if you're looking to grow your arm size, do these 3 movements, especially if you're at home and you're limited with equipment. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's jump into it right away. The first one, excuse me, is going to be a modified JM press. Now, again, ideally, this is kind of done with a barbell and a spin machine, but I'm going to show you how it looks like with a pair of dumbbells here, and it's a fantastic movement for the back of your arms. So what you basically going to do here, I'll go this way, you're going to lie right back, hold the dumbbells right here, start it over your head. So the mistake I see with the triceps is people start it right here. When you're in this position, basically, there's no tension at the elbow. Anytime the dumbbell kind of lines up over the elbow and shoulder, there's no tension in that position. So if you start right here, do you see how the dumbbell's more now angled over this way? And you get a little more tension because it's perpendicular to the angle. You don't need to know that, but just kind of make sure it's not parallel and start a little bit in this position because you'll have more tension through the range of motion. So from here, what I want you to do is get the back part of the dumbbell and you're gonna bring it to the shoulder. You're just gonna bend it down in this position and you're gonna extend up. And notice again, I'm not going all the way here when I'm extending. All I'm doing is bending and extending right here. And the key for this one, try to get as much elbow bend as you can. So make sure you're not drifting too far back for this one. What I want you to do is think about bending the elbow and extending. So almost like you can make a bicep curl, think of it that way. And you're really trying to pushing like in that position as shown here. And that's gonna get a little more tension on the triceps because you're gonna lengthen it out just a little bit more in that position. So that's the first one. It's a JM press, like a modified one. Highly recommend to do that. You get the most torque basically at the elbow in that position. Now the second one, if you have a bench here, this is gonna be better. I'm gonna show you what you can do if you don't have a bench. I'll kind of show you what you could do if you have a bench. But it's gonna be a tricep pullover. My tricep is gonna be rocked here in a few minutes. So I'm gonna take a couple second break. But basically what you're gonna do, all you need is one dumbbell. If you don't have a bench, this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna hit the dumbbell right here on this side. Get yourself in a hip bridge almost little position. You're gonna go all the way as far back as you can over your head and you're extending. So the JM press is a little more kind of like here. This one now you're gonna actually stretch the triceps a bit more and you're just moving back and forth in that position. And like, again, what's the cue here? I'm not sitting over the chest. It's that little angle more towards the head. Now, if you have a bench, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna hold it. You're basically gonna slide your heavy edge bench. You're gonna hold it like that. Kind of think of an over a tricep extension in that position. It's gonna be the same thing if you have a bench basically. So you're gonna basically go here, hold it in that position. And then if I have a bench, obviously it can drift a lot farther back from here. You can see the issue with the floor. It's basically stopped right here. But if you have the bench, you let it drift over the head as far as you can and you extend up in that position. And why I love that, it really lengthens the long head, the beefy part of the tricep. You get that bad boy involved. And this is gonna blow up your arm size a lot more. Excuse me, out of breath right here. These triceps are killing me. The last one we're gonna do is a closed grip push-up. And I'm gonna show you to do it correctly so you don't wreck and ruin your wrists. Now, you can use dumbbells, which I'll show you in a second here, but I'll just show you on the ground without dumbbells. So the setup here is, like I said, it's more closed grip. The wider you go, it's more chest, shoulders. We don't want that. Stick as tight as you comfortably can. So this is shoulder width apart. I want you to come just outside the shoulder width. But the main cue here, kind of the JM press, is you want to bend at the elbow. I'm going to show you 5 good reps and kind of look at my elbow and the position. Do you see I'm kind of bending a lot like that? It kind of looks similar to JM, where I'm getting that like almost got bicep curl position. If I'm going too much kind of like too far back and I'm like here, you can do closed grip all you want and maybe get the triceps a little bit more, but you're just not stretching the tricep enough in that bottom position, which is why, again, you want to really focus on bending. So I'm bending and breaking at the elbow here, and I'm pushing up in that top position. I think you're gonna feel a lot more in the triceps that way, opposed to going wider, like I said, which is a little bit more chest and shoulders. Now, if this does hurt the wrist, because it might potentially, what I want you to do is grab a pair of dumbbells, and you're gonna do the exact same thing. So kind of set it up, just over shoulder apart. You're gonna bend right down this position, and you're gonna fully extend at the finish. And typically speaking, when your wrists are in that neutral position, we need palms facing in, that pose is kind of like flaring a little more this way. We need that wrist extension. It's gonna feel better for your wrist. At the same time, it might actually feel good for your shoulders. So to recap these 3 movements, again, you can easily do all 3s at home. All you need is a pair of dumbbells and ideally bench. The J and press, which is that bend towards the shoulder. The pulver, where you're going over the head and extending. And the close grip push-up right here. Combine these 3, I guarantee your triceps will thank you. If you found this video helpful, I usually put out a workout, like a form check once a week that I typically do. And the other long term, I actually kind of get more into the weeds of how to lose some belly fat, how to add muscle, and how to really shift your beliefs in terms of getting to know you can accomplish your goals. So subscribe if you want more info on that, and I'm gonna be sure to post twice a week in terms of those videos. And I got more YouTube shorts about 5 times a week I post as well. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.